again, good evening YouTube, and welcome back. Welcome back to some more of this game, NASCAR Thunder 2004. And this is the next episode of the Classic Career Mode. Last time, we went out to a few races. We actually went out to Darlington, Bristol, and Texas. We went to Bristol and Texas twice, because my life is a joke. Dale Jarrett won again. That is his third win of the season. But he's not even the points leader. Dale Jr. is. And as far as we are concerned, we're in 33rd in points, where we've been for a few races. But the good news is we finally got some upgrades that came through. Well, not right now, but we've got a fresh 55-55 chassis. That's the good news. The bad news, we're wasting it at Talladega. That's great. It's fantastic. That's wonderful. Spectacular, even. But hey, it's a 55 overall car, the best overall car that we've had thus far in this playthrough. So maybe we're turning a corner? I fucking doubt it. But the good news is that Talladega is an interesting track. An interesting track that I'm going to have to qualify at because my qualifying average isn't even that good and I don't want to burn a 43rd. So, yeah. Well, actually, at this point, it probably doesn't make a difference. Well, then again, maybe it does make a difference because maybe my next sponsor will still be average qualifying. So we gotta think about that because after this episode, 2 races minimum. After this episode, we will have new sponsors. Now, if they're actually going to be better than the ones I have now, or if they're going to be the same, we have yet to find this out. We have yet to find this out. Because we're 33rd in points, and we've not really had a great start to this career mode. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but these are 2 races that we can maybe find a bit of an advantage in, as long as I don't die for no reason. Now, the problem is that this is not the same car I had at Daytona. We've got a very not, optimal car for this track. We've got not good drafting and we've got not good engine power. So qualifying may be a complete waste of time. However, the good news is that it's Talladega. Now, Talladega, pure chaos. On paper, it should not be pure chaos. This should just be a regular race at a plate track where you just take rights and call it good and hope that you get a top 20. But Talladega is a different beast on 10% race length. And there's also a glitch where the AI lines coming off the pit lane sometimes overlap with the racing lane on the track. And sometimes there will be a LePaging moment. It has happened more than once on the channel, and it has happened a few times when I'm not playing the game for the channel. 35th. Hell yeah. We did qualifying for a reason. Let's go. And I'm only a second off the pole, so we're kind of there. We kind of got some speed. Now the good thing about Talladega is that this is reasonably a easy track to not get damage at as long as you're paying attention. But that also includes if you have a setup in. You kind of need a setup to do good at every track in this game. What I'm trying to say is I'm hoping that I don't damage the car too much as long as I get 0 physical damage, as long as there are no yellow pieces on the car on the upper right of the screen, we will have a bit of an advantage going into Martinsville. Now Martinsville, I'll talk more about it when we get there, but it's kind of a hard track. Oh baby, we got a checkup, okay. Now I know passing under the yellow line is illegal and I try my best not do it in the game. Because even though it doesn't matter in the game, there's no black flags in this game. Oh, fucking Mayfield, what are we doing? Okay, Mike Skinner's up here. He's going to hold people up. That's good. And now I need a drafting partner. Okay, as it turns out, Mike Skinner is my drafting partner. Okay. Okay, up to 23rd. Hey! That's good. That is good. And Skinner's even coming down the track, but that's actually a bad thing because he's slow. And I would kind of rather him, be behind me. I would rather draft with someone like Brett Bodine. Brett Bodine would be a good drafting partner because he's not faster than me very much. Oh god, this is bad. Okay, bad things are happening on the outside. They're just driving around me. Okay, so this is very bad. I didn't even have a chance to talk about this in Daytona, but like, the problem with early game plate racing is that the AI are so much better than you in basically every way. Except for Mike Skinner, he's bad everywhere. Now, the drafting ability of the AI is interesting. As you can see, Brett Bodine is just driving away from me. If he didn't have Kenseth as a drafting partner, he probably would still be faster than me, but I'd at least be able to keep up with him. Yeah, and he's gone. And just like that, we're out of drafting distance. Now, Sterling Marlin is one of the best plate drivers in this game. He has a race-winning car underneath him. If I let him by, I will not be able to keep up with him. Benson probably also would be not good enough to keep up with. He doesn't have a race-winning car. Like, Brett Bodine would have been perfect, but Kenseth fucked me over. And Marlin is so good that he could probably pass me on his own with no drafting help as I get pushed by Steve Park on the bottom. In fact, even if Steve Park was in front of me, Marlin would still probably pass me like nothing. Come on, car. Now, Marlin's taken the top, which is not helpful. If Marlin took the bottom, we'd be in business. I can't keep up with him, but like, on the bottom, maybe I could do something. Like, you see that even by himself in the middle of the track, Sterling Marlin is faster than me, as I have drafting help. But like, look at this, dude. Like, I can't do anything, man. These races early on in plate tracks are so cutthroat. That's fine. We're having a good run. Good run. 25th is way better than we've been running lately. Even if this is a plate race. Even if this is a plate race, we are still in business. I kind of want to let Benson by to try and draft with him. But that might be a mistake. Very possible that would be a mistake. In fact, pretty likely that it would be a mistake. In fact, even if I did let Benson by and we kind of did manage to tandem, once he catches Marlin, he'll sling onto Marlin and we'll be fucked. So I think following, at least early on in the fuel run, or like forcing them to follow you, is probably the better way of going about things. Pretty sure Benson's trying to pass me right now. No, he is slow. That's interesting. I would really like to be closer to the guys in front of me here, but we should have a pit stop soon. Actually, I might have lied earlier when I said that Daytona 500 is the only track that you have 1 or 2 pit stops. Because I think it's possible that we're going to have a second pit stop in this race. We need to make it to lap 9. And I don't think that's happening. Low fuel already on this lap, yeah. This might, I think maybe every plate track. Might be the possibility that every plate track is a 2-stopper. And then everywhere else is a 1-stop. Interesting choice by the programmers on that one. But yeah, the entire field is behind me right now. Like, I'm not faster than anyone. We're 14th because everyone pit, obviously. Alright, well in that case, I guess we're pitting this time. That's probably the safest thing to do here. Especially if we're going to lose the draft because all these guys are coming in. Like, we're not even getting much of a draft because of this stupid shit. Yeah. And then there's people in front of me pitting too, so... Alright. Oh no. We're gonna speed, we're gonna speed, we're gonna speed. My fucking god, I almost didn't speed. That was almost perfect pit lane entry. But it wasn't, so we're fucked. We're fucked. Every advantage that I could have gotten in this race is gone. And we're getting slowed up by the AI. Cool. Any advantage I could have gotten is gone. And now the picker is gonna have a horrible stop, probably. Yeah, people already leaving their pit stalls next to me. Bye, Jeff. Bye, Harvick. Bye, Wallace. Yeah, that was a pretty terrible stop, and we're sitting. And we're sitting. Still sitting. There goes Ward. Alright, well, the only thing we can hope for now is the AI lines to merge. Maybe I can LePage some guys up here. It's dangerous to do that because they could just run into you, and actually it probably would have been a better idea to try to get these guys to crash into the AI pit line than actually legitimately try and repave them myself. But whatever, it's fine. We're up to 18th, and maybe I can not fucking speed on the pit lane next time. That'd be good. Fucking half a tenth of a second earlier on the brakes, and we would have been fine. Would have been an excellent pit lane entry. But no, can't have anything in this game. Oh boy, Jerry. Okay, Jerry Nadu at Talladega is concerning. Historically, this has been a problem for me, is this man specifically. But hey, maybe we can get a friend. It can be like a recliner and make a friend. Anyone get that reference? Oh, I'm having some flashbacks. I'm having some flashbacks. Well, actually, the AI is pretty far up the road, so perhaps we're a bit on the safe side this time. But hey, the good news is that it looks like me and Jerry are pretty competitive speed-wise. The bad news is that he's probably going to go down and fucking get held up by these guys coming off the pit lane. So I'm just going to have to abandon him, go to the top on you. That's Jonathan. Jonathan! Alright. And that is a full pit cycle at Talladega with no issues. Wow, crazy. It's almost as if the game is well programmed. Holy shit. Is that Stewart that we're in front of? No, that's an alternate scheme for Jerry Nadu. Or Joe Nemechek. Jerry Nadu used to drive that car. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is a paint scheme that would have belonged to Jerry Nadu. Because it's a classic paint scheme and not a 2003 paint scheme. Anyway, I'm tired. We're running good. This is how the Daytona 500 should have gone, by the way. Still have no physical damage. Now, I could damage the car visually and have the gray, you know, scuff stuffs. But as long as there's no yellow on this radar, then as far as the game is concerned, I've gotten no damage. Visual damage and physical damage are two completely different things. We might run out of fuel, too, which would be funny. Ryan Newman. He is a big boy, and we're going really slowly now. Why are we stopping? Ryan, you fucking bitch. He's out of gas. Is he out of gas? I'm out of gas. Boy, we're fucked. Thanks, Newman. Thanks a lot. Alright, well, we're coming down. Any advantage I could have gotten once again on the pit lane entry is fucking gone. Okay, that's great. We're taking lefts. I think that was not visual damage. Can I? Okay, we can't see on this screen until we come back up the track. Now, getting two good pit stops in the same race with this bad of a pit crew is unlikely. But since we got fucked on the first stop, you may as well call it that. Okay, slow stop. Sadler's gone. Well, actually, nah, I did lose a lot to Sadler. Okay, no visual damage. That's what matters. Now the question is, could we get a top 10 today? AI's coming. Field's coming. We can get back past Sadler. Boy, we got fucked on both pit stops, and we might still pull a good finish out of it here. That's just how easy Talladega is. Talladega compared to Daytona, night and day. This track is so much easier than Daytona. We did not get an AI caution, and everyone's pit, so yeah, look at the fucking field. Look at how far away the field is. Look at the field, dude. What is this? Got like a 3-car battle for the lead, and then the rest of the top 10, and then all the way back here, 18 seconds back, is the rest of the field. Great. I mean, if someone were to blow up in front of us, I could maybe get a top 10 in this race. But this is good. This is actually good. Prize money, purse, 12th place purse money would be big. If Joe Nemechek could fucking come down the track and give me his draft, that would also be big. But no, I have to drift up the fucking track to try and get a fucking sniff. And then that pulls Martin in to pass me. And Joe Nemechek can just be on his own by himself and be faster than me with drafting help from behind. So that's cool. I let him go by to see if maybe, just maybe, we could possibly pull away from the guys behind us and I wouldn't have to block for the entire last couple of laps. But, of course, that's way too much to ask for. So it looks like we're just battling for fucking 12th for the rest of this race. Alright, spectacular. Good run, though, finally. We finally had a halfway respectable outing. It's only taken the entire season since Rockingham for us to finally get a good run in. But, yeah, Talladega is an easy track. This is probably... Is it the easiest track in the game? Is this the easiest track in the game? I mean, Infineon and Watkins Glen. Watkins Glen is actually low-key kind of hard, just because the AI is just so fucking balls to the wall at all times. Mark's dying. Somehow he is slower than me, which is pathetic. He's slower than McMurray. Bill Elliott makes sense. I would think this would be, plate racing would be where Bill Elliott would shine the brightest, because back in the 80s he was so good here. I would imagine, even though that was a completely different era of plate racing, that developers would be like, hey, give him a bit of a boost like they do Mikey. My key. Mine. The key belongs to me. My key. Anyway, 20 minutes into this recording. That's good. Good. Everything's fine. Everything's 100% fine. Backup progress. If you'll remember from episode 1, we are at 12% complete. It hasn't crashed for a while, so we're back in business in that regard. Yeah, if we'd gotten a caution, that would have screwed up the AI's pit frequency stuff. They probably would have run out of gas on the track, a whole bunch of crazy shit would have happened. But in this instance, we are in fact going to finish 12th. That's a good finish. That's sponsor money. That's about as good as it gets. So that does it there. We got some happiness bonuses and prestige bonuses out of that race, so that you may not think that a couple 2K is going to make a difference, but you'd be surprised. So Casey finishes horribly. Me picking the sponsor to give me, make him better instead of just picking the sponsor that would have paid out more. Starting to look like a bigger and bigger L of a decision than you'd think. It's Martinsville time. We are up to 31st in points. What a stalwart drive from Ryan Hemphill. Gets us up the running order. The sponsors are happy, but we're going to run out of them after this race, and we have nothing to do there. I have 212 in the bank. Should I just go for it? Should I just pick something? I don't even have enough money to get that. All right. I was really hoping we could maybe get this, but it would be this, and I could get it like in 6 races. Oh, do I want this? I really want a shop expansion upgrade. I really do, but I don't have the money for it. Fuck! Okay, looks like we're missing another. Looks like we're still not getting that. Also, save the game. Save the fucking game so we don't have to do Talladega again if something bad happens. Save successful. Let's go to Martinsville. What do we have for a car? 5454, that's more like it. 5150 on there. Actually, that was the better power engine. Never mind, I lied. We got the better horsepower and the better drafting engine for Talladega. That probably made a difference. That probably made a good, like, 5 or 7 position difference. So I was a fucking liar, actually. Sorry. I lie a lot on this channel, I've just realized. Martinsville! So this is a track that sucks horribly. It's probably one of the worst programmed tracks in the game. So let's try to, but the good news is that getting the pole should be easy, and I've driven here for so long, so many times over, that this should be rudimentary to get a good qualifying spot, because my braking spot has always been that black box right there, the second that you hit there. Now, with this slow of a car, it might not even hurt to go a little bit deeper, but that was 18th. That is sponsor objective right there. Okay, we're just surviving, so. kind of fucked myself over with the old speed coming out of turn 4 there, and I overdrove it. See, that's what happens. I tried to get it a little bit past the black box. The black box is magic. Magic. Is that my first pole of the season? Sure. Why not? We're definitely not going to have race-winning pace. I don't even think we're going to have 35th place finishing pace, but hey, a pole is good by a couple tenths. It's good shit. It's good shit right there. All right, welcome to Martinsville, and Martinsville, of course, 170K winner's purse. Hardly any money for that.
Now, let's take a look at the
what does MRN have to say about my pole?
In the front row are the 189 car and the All-Tel Dodge.
Hell yeah, dude. That would be an innuendo. What do you think about my pole? Yummy. I think it looks lickable. I mean, green flag is out at Martinsville, and I've already lost the lead. And I'm already getting blocked into this corner. Fuck. Alright, just surviving is all that matters. And I'm doing a bad job of surviving. But hey, Arnhold in the wall. That's good. And into this fucking turn, like, when Arnhold was in the wall, we had a big old gap of separation. But breaking into turn 1 resulted in Arnhold driving around me on the top. Also, lots of rivals in this race, probably. Lots of rivals. There's a lot of potential for angry drivers after this race. Unfortunately, we do not get the post-race confrontation scenes. That's not for another game yet. Oh, baby, baby. Yeah, and then they just run into you. They just take their normal line, even if you're underneath them. So that's automatic rival points. But hey, we got a bit of an advantage on the car home front. And all we need to do is finish 35th and beat Casey. I don't need to get a top 10 in this race. 35th and beating Casey is enough. That is enough. But getting a pit road incident would be good. Getting a caution mid-cycle would be great. All I'm saying is, I'd be okay if those things happen. Oh, baby. Yeah, the car is not good. But Martinsville, in career mode, definitely one of the hardest tracks in the game. Even in Tony Raines, like when we had a good car, when we had a race-winning car everywhere, I still had like 15th place speed here. It was, yeah, some interesting times. Even at the peak, you know, season, it was season 3. Yeah, 2005, so. Season 3, fall Martinsville. Oh boy, we're drifting. We drifting out here. Just don't cause a caution in the corner. Don't get run into, don't destroy the car. We're already outside the top 10, so basically we're just playing a defense for the remainder of this race. Now the good news is starting out front is we're holding up the entire pack, and as you can see on the mini-map, the leader has already caught, the leader's already caught the tail end of the field and will start putting them laps down. So if we were to get a natural caution, which very rare at this track, but you can kind of stack the deck in your favor in that regard. You do have the ability to stack the deck when it comes to cautions at this track. But if a caution were to come out before the pit cycle, a bunch of people are lapped down, that should hopefully lock me into 35th or better. Oh my god, dude, why? Why do you have to run into me so hard? Now don't forget, this is still NASCAR Thunder 2004, and we haven't had this issue yet in the playthrough, as I destroy the fucking car a little bit more. Oh, that was a 30? Oh, that was a 30? Oh, you thought that was a 30? You thought I hit you hard? Oh, I could fucking hit you a lot harder than that, bitch. Also, he ran into me and blamed me for it. What I was trying to say is that, on the upper right, there are two things that you need to pay attention to. The rear of the car, where the trunk is, if that turns yellow, any hit could kill you. It does not matter where. That's of course another 30, because God fucking knows we need to have a 60 rival at Martinsville. It's just a fucking requirement. 2 times he runs into me, blames me for it. It's of course 2 30s. It could have been 2 nothings. It should have been 2 nothings. It even could have been 2 10s. But no, it was 2 30s, and now I have a 60 rival next to me. And honestly, it'd just be fucking smart to just let him go by. But I'm pissed off at Johnny Benson for being an asshole, so I don't want to do that. And also, he's on the top. Well, actually, I could do this. This is a thing I could do and just let his stupid ass by. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him. Johnny Benson fucking with my shit, as always. World famous. The shot heard around the world at Pocono. We're still referencing that in 2025. Another 10, by the way, for something that was not my fault. But yeah, they're still just driving around me. The car's actually performing worse as the run goes on, which is kind of amazing. The car is actually worse than it was at the start, so that's great. We're also downshifting to 2nd in the turn, which you don't even well, you used to not even downshift at Martinsville, but now they downshift there. Yummy. It was a great idea to fucking have a 5 fucking year system after having 4 years for 85 years. But yeah, they really needed the 4 fucking years. Yeah, alright, well this is bad. Yeah, that's probably my fault. It was not my fault. Also, Gordon's having a horrible race back here in 21st. Get fucked. Okay, so now the other thing that you need to pay attention to is the red on the car. So now that that piece of the right front is red, 2 things could happen. A, if I hit the wall, I could either die or the piece of the car will fall off and a caution will come out. Obviously, the preferred thing is the caution, but because the car part is red, any tap of the wall, I could just instantly die, even though the engine is in perfect condition. The engine literally doesn't matter. You could blow the engine even if it has no damage. Oh my fucking god, I could have died just now. See, I could have died just now. Caution flag now would be fantastic, by the way, because the leader's right behind me. And most of the field would be a lap down here. So a caution at this moment would be great. Also, we are slower than Christian Fittipaldi, so that's just the pace of this car, is that it's slower than Christian Fittipaldi. Oh my fucking god, here we go. Contact. That was a 10, by the way. That was a 10. I actually legitimately could have seen that being a 30. But no. But the hits that Johnny ran into me with, 30. 2 30s. But that was a fucking 10. Yeah, give me a fucking break, dude. Okay, we got pit stop starting, which means we need to be on the watch out for Bill Elliott and Christian Fittipaldi, who is faster than me, which is pathetic. Pathetic. Started on the pole, and I'm slower than Fittipaldi. That's how this race is going. That could have killed me, by the way. Also, the leader is up my ass. That's not very helpful. That's not desperately very useful.
Number 42 is outside. Still beside you.
Yeah, but here's all these people pitting. I would really like a caution. Even a caution right now would be good. Well, maybe not right now. Now that Arnhold's driven around me, and of course that's a 10. You probably didn't even visually register that I made a contact with Bobby Labonte, but of course it's a 10. Yeah, there'll probably be a caution now that I'm a lap down. Okay. Stop hitting me. Oh my fucking god, I have not legitimately hit Bobby Labonte once. And of course, it's it's better than 330s, I suppose. He could be a 90 overall right now. Could have been 330s. Could have been 360. It could have been any litany of things. But, yeah, fuel tank almost empty. I'm thinking we're not going to be getting the miraculous caution flag that I need. So I guess we're pitting. I guess we are pitting. Can you not? Okay, well. Damage! I can't change, I can't touch the setup, but what I could do is take right side tires. I'm gonna fix the car, I'm gonna take the fucking L and take the 2 extra seconds to repair the car. because any hit could be instant death. So we're just gonna do that. And I'm also gonna hope that a caution happens now, because I think a caution's out. I thought I saw a yellow. Oh, the yellow's out! Oh, baby, go, 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 faster, faster! Okay, caution's out. Now, we're gonna hope for the best here. If I'd stayed out, we would have lost the race because I would have ran out of gas. So I had to pit, and yes, Christian Fittipaldi, you have saved the season. You've saved the season. Now the question is, I was a lap down because of bitch-ass Arnhold. I don't know how many laps down I'm gonna be. I mean, as long as I'm above 35th, this is objectively good. But I have no idea what's gonna happen. Usually when the caution comes out, when you're on the... I'm gonna pit again. I'm gonna pit again to get 4 tires. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just stayed out. Whatever, it's fine. Because we got more people pitting because it was a mid-cycle caution. I'm 29th, but that might not even mean anything. I think you're locked onto the lap that you were on when the caution came out. And the caution came out pretty much immediately as I was down the pit lane. I could have stayed out and maybe not run out of gas. And the caution would have hit immediately, but if it didn't hit immediately, I would have ran out of gas and I would have had to pit and I would have been fucked. Because I think you get protection if you're on the pit lane when the caution happens. If you're on the pit lane when the caution comes out, I think you get protection from bullshit. But I don't know. We're going to have to find out. Gordon's out, I think, because he's just sitting on the pit lane. That's good. That's positive. Okay, coming off the pit lane. No, he's 6th. Alright, I guess I'll go fuck myself in that case. Okay, what position am I in? Pretty low, it looks like. 41st. Alright, well, looks like I got absolutely no protection. Absolutely no protection. We are not getting the sponsor objectives today. Fantastic. That's great. See, it's all because Arnhold was fucking ahead of me. If he'd just fucking pit, and I'd been on the lead lap, we would have been fine. Well, now the question is, it doesn't really matter because we're multiple laps down. But maybe some people will have to pit as this race goes on. Now, I'm the slowest car on the track, so even if I try to pass people, no, we're fucking 2 laps down. So, even if people had to pit, we're still going to be fucking a bunch of laps down compared to them. And I'm the slowest car on the track, so I'm probably not going to be able to make passes to either get around Casey or get to 35th. So basically, that was the worst possible thing that could have happened. We literally, if we'd gotten that 1 lap earlier, we would have been in much better shape. But no, we got literally the worst case scenario. Like, even taking 2 tires didn't help. I got fucked so hard. So fucking hard, dude. I just got absolutely railed. Absolutely railed. Also, that was not rival points. Might I just point that out? That was not rival points. Okay, I guess I can hope for like a caution with like 10 to go and pit again and maybe have an advantage. But then if I do that, I'm probably going to be laps down because the leader's already right behind me. Boy, that sure was terrible. The only thing that I can hope for is that we get good sponsors even though I'm finishing horribly. We can just get a good sponsor in the next fucking set of fucking sponsors. Like, we just need a little bit more money. Like, if we can get a finished 30th sponsor, if we can, and then I'd hopefully pick the best qualifying one because we've got Richmond, which is pretty much a guaranteed pole coming up. Okay, we've got someone pitting, but like that doesn't matter because they're probably multiple laps ahead of me. Yep. There's me passing the guy that pit, and I gained nothing from it, and also McMurray is faster than me and passing me for position. So yeah, basically, everything sucks. I hate this game, and I wish I was dead. Yep, everyone that pit, that was exactly 0 positions that I gained. Casey's like gone. He's like making passes up there. Because he restarted right in front of me, and he's like, well, actually, he maybe gained a spot or 2. But like, I still need to pass him and 3 other cars to get money. That's amazing. Good thing I saved money after the last... good thing I did not invest in a shop edition. Holy fuck. boy, that's a season saver right there. We're not buying that shit, because we're going to have no money after this race. I think you get pole award bonuses. That's like 4,000, but like, wow, that is the opposite of helpful. I'm faster than Kevin Grubb. That's an accomplishment, I guess. And we got 35th right in front of us, but we've also got guys that are way faster than me behind me that have passed me on more than one occasion already. And even though I passed Kevin Grubb, he's still trying to pass me back in the corners. So, I mean, there's a chance I can get sponsor money out of this race, but I'm not exactly holding my breath. I think Mark's the leader. Hey! Another race leading for Mark, dude. How about that? How about that? That was a 30, right? That was just a 10. Think about the slight contact that Johnny Benson made with me, and then take a look at that hit to Jack Sprague, and ask yourself why that was a 10 and all the taps on Johnny Benson were 30s. This game sucks, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, Biffle's up high. LePage gets around him, but I don't get there in time, and he's already blocking to the inside. Look at this. Speaking of that, here comes fucking McMurray to just drive around me like nothing. That was just a 30. We cleanly passed him a few times in this race, it looks like. Also, why the hell is Gordon the leader? That's garbage. Can we block? Can we do something about that? Can we do something about that? Oh my. Okay, I did not mean to do that. That was not even what I intended to do, but it's going to work out because here comes Mark. Mark to the inside. Oh, baby. Oh, now McMurray's blocking him though, and now Gordon's going to come back on the top. Oh, what a fucking battle for the lead in the closing laps at Martinsville. Also, the race is going to end early because we're multiple laps down. Don't forget about that. I've lost fucking touch with Biffle. Oh, I want to let Mark go by so they can win this race, but I also don't. Because I also don't want to end this race a lap early. Maybe that would be a good thing because McMurray's faster than me, and obviously I'm not catching Biffle. There's the fuel cell, by the way. So what you just saw there was the fuel cell getting affected. Oh my fucking god, dude. Everyone's just driving around me, and now Gordon's in the lead. How about we just fucking... How about we just stop? Okay, we're not catching... anything. We're just gonna finish 38th because this game sucks. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, never mind. Mark was not for the win. It was Gordon that was the leader. Okay. I see how it is. Mark was not for the win. It was Gordon. Wow! Wow. Just fucking wow. Okay, you know what? I'm almost want to do this race over again because that was terrible. We had the worst luck possible from start to finish. Oh, Gordon was the only one on the lead lap.
The yellow didn't wave as much as
What a
usual.
fucking game. What a fucking game. Alright, well, no money. I lost fucking... I spent more on crew members than I gained in sponsor money. Yeah. And so it was that we no longer had sponsors. Question. Where are we in points? Probably bad. 32nd, eh? Eh? Maybe we'll get some 30th place sponsor objectives. Okay, okay. Alright. The moment of truth. Finish 30th. Okay. That's big. We've also got average finish 25th or finish 25th. Oh, that's not happening. Okay, finishing 30th, NASCAR Thunder for 18 races. I'd be stuck with this contract for 18 races, so we really need to think about it. Car's gonna get better as the game goes on, but only if I get paid. Food Lion would be much better. Average finish in 25th. Something tells me my average finish is like 35th. Oh, we got too good of sponsors. Fuck. Our sponsor selection is too good. Yeah, 30th. Fuck! Average of 30th would have been... Wait, is that what it was? Wait. Is that what the sponsor was? No, of course not. Of course not. Alright. So, I would literally never get this money, so, I mean, this is probably the one we'd have to go with. Even though, like, we've got no good races coming up. Fuck. I might just skip the fucking primary sponsor and just try to hope for a better re-roll after the next race. Okay, we've got Auto Club. God, I can't imagine how we're going to do in that race. Probably 35th at best. Richmond, 35th at best. Lowe's, 35th at best. Dover, I don't even want to think about that. I mean, our next good race is Infineon. And then we have a plate race. And then Chicagoland. And yeah, like, this stretch of races is really good. But we need to have a car that's good enough when we get there. I might legitimately go with no primary next week and just sign a secondary. Because we've got, yeah, these are some good ones. Academy Sports qualify 25th. I'll get that for sure at Richmond, but like everywhere else, question mark. Waste Management might be a nice security one. We could also get the Glen. The Glen is 25th. I think my average start was like 18th, right? My average starting spot is 26th. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. This has been such a bad playthrough. Well, we're gonna hopefully get better. I have no money to make new fucking shop editions, of course. But we have enough to... Oh my god, I have to pay so much money to repair this. Can I even afford to repair my shit? Because I was hoping I'd be able to overhaul that, but then I wouldn't have enough money. Well, then again, we got this. That would be 31K to repair, or 134 to overhaul. Okay, so 134 minus 159 is negative 25. So if I can repair the engine for 25K, we're in business. Fuck. Alright, well that's great. That's wonderful news. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my fucking god, dude. This is so bad. We're in such bad shape. We're so fucked. I really need to overhaul at least something. Dude, we're so fucked. I need to overhaul something, otherwise we're gonna stagnate hard. 54-55 versus 56-53. That's definitely better. I gotta do it, man. I gotta. Which means we're stuck repairing this for 3 races at 15K. Or, idea, I could not repair this, wait a race, and then repair it in 1 race. Aha! That's how we navigate that. Alright, we're back in business. Okay, let's actually think about this. Let's get associates. Kmart. Oh, I want to keep Kmart so badly. How does a team look? Pontiac! Hell fucking yeah! Pontiac! Good shit. Kroger! Oh, that would compete with Kmart. I couldn't possibly put Kroger and Kmart on the same car. Ooh, Maxell. But I do love me my Maxell tapes. But I also kind of want Waste Management. Okay. This. We have to pick Kmart regardless. Now, the question is, am I even 35th in earnings? Probably not. Probably not, given how the season's gone. Okay, so we've got 46 cars, which means I need to beat 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need to beat 12. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we're actually we're plus 4. Okay, so we're in good shape to keep Kmart on the car. That's all I care about, is keeping Kmart. Hopefully their happiness level retains. Yes, okay, we got good happiness level with them, I think. Okay, so from there, secondary. Do I want Waste Management? I can't do that. Academy Sports. Oh, I think we want to take the safety strats and pick Waste Management on here. But like, okay, let's honestly think about it for a second. Let's think about this. Okay. On default setup with a piece of shit car. Qualifying at Auto Club is probably going to be bad. Pole guaranteed at Richmond. Lowe's is going to be bad qualifying. Maybe I could do good at Dover. Pocono will be okay. Michigan probably bad. Infineon pole. Daytona will be bad. Chicagoland we maybe would get there. New Hampshire we would maybe get there. Fuck. That's a tough call. Okay, as far as primary is concerned, I don't like any of these. I would kind of like a reroll on these, if I'm honest. Like, this isn't really the best one, but it's such little money. This is so much more money just for 5 more spots. But 5 more spots is asking a lot when I can't even run fucking 35th as it is. I can't do this. Oh, shit. That's such a tough call. I think I'm gonna do safety strats and pick waste management on the back. So that means driver can be whatever. So max sell for sure. Yes, definitely max sell on there. Okay, and then it just comes down to the primary. Do I want to take NASCAR Thunder and be stuck with 69K per race for the next 18 races? Will I even be doing that good? Is the question. Like Food Lion, that's like so much more money. If I could start running 25th every week, we'd be in such good shape. But if I can't, I mean, I don't know if I can even run 30th, dude. Gonna risk it for the biscuit, and we're gonna pick Food Lion. All right, well that's that. But now that we've got new sponsors, you know what time it is. It's time for a new paint scheme. All right, there's our new paint scheme. Take a look at it here. If it will let me preview. Yeah, here's a new car. Keeping it with the night mode theme. Black primary. And then just, you know, Food Line colors and whatnot. But hey, that is where we're looking at as far as the next episode is concerned. So, big risks being taken by me. Financial risks, to say the least. But I have got some better equipment coming through down the line. We should hopefully start seeing a little bit more in the way of success here pretty soon. But anyway, that's how this is going to end. Thanks for watching. This has been some more NASCAR Thunder 2004. Classic career mode on the Kamikaze Games channel. I hopefully shouted out my members at some point. If not, we'll do it now. Hey, that's right. We've got some mega appreciators to shout out. And those mega appreciators are TJ Arnhold, Adam Pehl, VaporLyfe, JadyLan, Alex Johanning, Chris T, Mutant Turkey, The Angry Irishman, Somebody32, and Simon Maynard. Thank you all so much for all the support that you've been showing over the recent months. This list just keeps getting longer and longer, man. You'll love to see it. Thank you all so much for being members, and thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. See you in the next part. Bye. So you can just be like, like a fucking banshee. The video just ends immediately. It knows. It knows. Oh god. Oh, it's so bad. Why? Why would I do this? Why would I allow this to exist? What have I done? No. What have I done?